All right, so they're asking you, is it congruent or similar? Then you're going to complete the congruent or similarity statement and then justify. So always start by marking the given. What did they tell us so far? Yeah, so let's put our arrows. PL is parallel to SN, so put the arrow to show that. And PA is parallel to SE, so that's 2 arrows. What conclusion could be made from there? What angles? You're right. Yeah, which corresponding? We can do this L right here and N, okay? And then E, I'm going to do 2 arcs, and A, 2 arcs, okay? So if you have, P and S, what's the transversal? That's what I'm asking. You could make that conclusion using the third angle theorem, because if I have this 2 and 2, then I know the third. But if you're going to just go based on the parallel, you need a transversal to intersect them, okay? All right, so, and then the next given part is they say that LA is to NE, and the ratio is 3 to 2. So I'm going to put 3 between L and A and 2 between N and E. Okay? And then, so because I have that ratio, are these triangles going to be congruent or similar? Yeah, they're similar. Okay? It's only similar. All right, so we got to complete the similarity statement. If I say triangle PLA, if I'm naming this triangle, it has to be similar. Remember, corresponding parts have to match up. So that would be what? Yeah, good. S and E. And it would be similar by what postulate? What are the 3 ways? Yep, angle, angle, similarity, because we have the 2 angles that we got from our corresponding. All right, now they want us to find NS. Well, let's label the rest that they have. We have PL is x squared minus 4. PA is 4x minus 3. And SE is 2x. Okay? So, because they're similar, they're proportional. So we're going to have to write a proportion to solve this. So what part of the proportion could we maybe use? Huh? Yeah, 2 to 3. So I can start from here to that. So I can go 2 is to 3 as, I need 2 other corresponding parts. Yeah, 2x over 4x minus 3. Okay, so we didn't even need to use this quadratic. Okay, that was just extra information, kind of like throw you off. So we're not going to have a quadratic here. We're just going to cross multiply and solve. So when we do that, we get, what, 6x equals 8x minus 6, because you distribute. And then we're going to solve for x. Well, negative 2x equals negative 6, and then divide by negative 2. So x equals a positive 3, okay? And so now they want us to find NS, okay? So to find this NS, I know it's proportional to this, right? So can we plug it in? Yeah. Let's plug in. If I plug in my x here, I can find PL, which I know is proportional to NS. So what is PL going to equal? Yeah. PL right here is 5. And we're trying to find this piece right here, right? So basically, I'm just going to do my proportion again. We know it's 3 to 2 is 5 is 2, my missing part. Or if I know the scale factor is 3 to 2 or 2 to 3, we're just cross multiplying here. What is our y? Yeah, 10 over 3. Which is our NS. Do you have any questions there? All right, look at the next one. Number 2. They want you to find x. I mean, number 8, excuse me. They want you to find x here. So what are we doing? What do you think? Yeah, I would say heartbeat. What information helps me come to that conclusion? We have an altitude. Okay, so this 10 is your altitude. So if I have the altitude, I can do heartbeat. Okay, now to do heartbeat, I need the segments that are part of the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is the whole expression, 2x plus 21. We know that one part of the hypotenuse right here is the x. Could we figure out this remaining part here? Huh? Yeah, x plus 21. How we get that, Dylan? Yeah, just subtract the x from it. We know the whole thing has to be 2x plus 21, so it has to be x plus 21. All right, so now we can set up our heartbeat. What would it be? X over, yeah, x to the altitude, which is 10, which is 10 over x plus 21. There we go. So when we cross multiply, we get 100 equals x squared plus 21x. Again, now what do we have? We have a quadratic, okay? So we got to get it equal to 0. All right, so we have x squared plus 21x minus 100. We need factors. X plus 25 and x minus 4. Good. So our values of x are negative 25 and positive 4. Negative 25 and positive 4. Questions on that? All right, let's look at number 10. This is kind of some old material. Does the ratio of the measure of the three sides of a triangle are 3 to 4 to 6? If the perimeter is 91, find the measure of the longest side. How are we going to set this up? What do we know? What's the given information to use? Perimeter is 91. That's important. Okay. The ratio of the sides, this 3 to 4 to 6 is important. Okay, let's draw a picture. Think of it. If you had a triangle, right, the perimeter is 91. That 91 is representing what? Out of both sides. And if I have a ratio of 3 to 4 to 6, what do you think I could maybe write as my sides? 3x, 4x, 6x. So my equation, when I add up all my sides, I really have 13x equals 91 because that's our perimeter. So what's our x? Yep, x is our 7. So they want us to find the longest side. Well, which one do you think is going to be the longest side? Yeah, the 6x. So we're just doing 6 times 7, which is 42. Okay. And then on 11, just want to make sure we're setting this up correctly again. The following figure shows similar triangles. Use the given information in the diagram to find x and y. Okay. Find x. We need a proportion. 15 to 10. Yep, we can do that. Now let me tell you why you can do this. 15 is to 10 as 24 is to x. Now, the reason this works is because if these are similar and I have those corresponding angles, the lines are parallel. And we have a theorem that states that if that occurs, that the split between the two parallel sides, but based on the transversal, are proportional. So you just cross multiplying. I believe this comes out to be a whole number. Yeah, x equals 16. All right, now what about y? Because y is the parallel side. So how are we going to set the proportion up for that? Okay, so I'm going to do 15 is to y, so we're going to the small. 15 is to y as 39, yep, is to 52. So make sure, if I'm going small to big, make sure that we add those sides to use a whole. we're just cross multiplying, solving for y. Right, equals, yeah, 20, another whole number. All right, so you have an exit ticket. Based on what we have on our notes and I got it practiced, we're going to check to see your understanding.